Us. Good morning. I'm going to share something very powerful with you. If you want to be liked and if you want to be successful, well, be prepared not to be liked by people, by strangers, by people. Strangers will support you more than your friends and family, but be prepared not to be liked. Now, that's the first thing. If you want to be loved, be prepared not to be liked. Be prepared to criticize, judged, made fun of, and the list goes on. Let me explain to you why. We have five energies. The first one, we have also the culture. When you are going against the grain, you're not going against just yourself and your beliefs and your paradigms and your healings. You're going against the norm. You're going against the society. You're going against the religion. You're going against the culture, the backgrounds, the beliefs, their paradigms. And you're going against so many things, right? Against the government, against the matrix, against everything, right? What happens is, and this was taught by my girlfriend Indy, and she's a multimillionaire. She's super smart and so amazing person. And she taught me about the energy. So the first energy is the masculine energy. Back then, women were suppressed. They didn't speak. They didn't stand up for themselves. They didn't go after their dreams. And men were the provider of the family. And men were we were supposed to be submissive, and we were supposed to do everything for our husbands. And then as the culture keeps changing, right, men developed insecurity. Some of them had low self-esteem. Some of them could not provide. So women started taking the role. They started stepping into the masculine energy because men became weak. Not all men, right? This is just how the culture goes. Then we have, that's the first energy, is the father. The father is the responsible one. The father takes care of everything. However, what happens is when the son is underneath the father, he becomes the prince, and he's the second energy. The son can never survive around the father because masculine dominant energy against dominant energy is not going to work. So what happens is when you were young, right, you need to move out of the house so we can grow, we can achieve things. Most men stay in the house. When it comes to the third energy, which is the mother, most men haven't learned how to develop that love or give love to their mother. Most men are searching for love from people, places, and things, and this also leads down to paradigm, beliefs, culture, and religion, and how we're raised and back, and the paradigms and generational curses that pass down. When it comes to mother, some men did not receive love, so they don't know how to give love. They don't know how to receive and give love. They don't know how to be in a relationship, stay in a relationship. They blame, judge, criticize, and blame the woman for their problem. Then we have the fourth energy. The fourth energy is a sister. The sister is the one where you don't learn how to communicate, where you're arguing, bickering. This is where the jealousy comes in, right? This is where, so when a woman is going against her wishes and dreams, you're going to have all these five energy coming against her, right? The jealous sister, jealous mother, jealous this, jealous that, because they're also insecure, because back then women didn't go after the dreams, and the ones that they stayed, they never went after anything, they never spoke for themselves, so they're going to be suppressed. And when they see you doing something, they're going to be triggered by you speaking, by you doing, because most women, right, were programmed to stay home, to cook, clean, take care of the kids, go work 9 to 5. And then we have the men also feel sometimes weak, right? If they're not achieving or getting, and then they're seeing you getting, then they get triggered. So that's why they want a woman to be submissive, but they're not dominant, right? So then we have the sister energy. The sister energy is, this is where she causes bickering fights, right? This is where she's insecure, she's miserable, she's unhappy. Sister-in-law, it can be sister-in-law, anybody, right? Depends on if you're married or if you're not married. Now this is where they bicker, they lie, they gossip, they spread rumors to this ruin your name and all that, because they deep down inside haven't healed, haven't done any of the work on themselves, haven't done anything. And then they see you doing things, and so they feel uncomfortable, right? They have to still live in their own paradigm. And here you are going against the generational norm, the everything, right? So then we have, after the sister comes in, which is lying, sister-in-law gossiping, and all the spreading rumors and all that, and then we come your energy. And your energy is where you have to not operate from any of those energies. You have to operate as a healed person, as a new identity, as a healed individual who understands the mission and the calling. You do not operate from any of those energies, because then it makes you weak. Instead, you have to learn how to forgive, forget, release, let go, purge, release painful memories and emotions, so that you don't get triggered by certain things they do. So this is really difficult. When a woman is going against a dream, I give you a big applause. I say that congratulations, you're amazing, you're doing it, because men, we have different energies, and some men are weak. Some men cannot even go with us to our different levels, right? Some men get triggered. Some moms get triggered, then they spread rumors, then they gossip, then their list goes on, right? Because they're so unhappy and miserable with themselves. But the thing is, it's not their fault either, because it's also a paradigm. And so when I started studying this knowledge, and I learned that it's a paradigm that's been passed down generation to generations, and back then how a woman was felt. Like example, if she couldn't speak, why she couldn't speak? Because she was suppressed. Why she couldn't suppress? Because she didn't feel good about herself. While she was scared, she was afraid of being judged or criticized. Why she was afraid of being judged or criticized? Because no one else did it. Why she was afraid of being criticized was because she didn't feel good enough. Well, why? The list goes on. So you open can of worms. So each energies you can open can of worms, right? So what I want to share with you, if you are going after your dreams, and if you are lonely on the journey, I love you, I support you, go, keep going, keep crushing, because you might think you're alone, but you have angels and guides, and you have support system that's backing you up. Now, this is where it comes tricky. As the culture keeps changing and religion keeps changing, we know that from culture, women were, they couldn't do things, they were good girls, and of course, right, women gain their power, some good, some bad. Not every man is good, not every woman is good, right? But as we keep changing, the culture keeps changing. This is where women started weak, men became weak, so women started taking power and control of the dominant energy. So this is why we had more women achieving and getting things done, and we have women that. And but then when you go against that, here's the problem where it happens. There's people that are gonna go against you, friends, family, those close to you, around you, relatives, everybody, because they're misunderstanding, and this is also connected to religion. So, right, we have to follow religion, we have to follow culture, we have to follow backgrounds, we have to follow all of those, and you're going against the norm. So, if you are doing that, congratulations. That's the first step. You achieved it. Congratulations. Another thing is when you are going against the norm. So we know that also men have, healing. They have traumatic events and painful memories and different things they need to heal. They can also get triggered by the one around them, by the woman. Especially men get triggered if a woman is making more money than them, or if the woman is going through different things. Then we have mother. Mother can get triggered by her going through her painful memories that she never healed. Then she projects and causes mischief and hate and different things in the relationship with the boyfriend and girlfriend or husband and wife, because she's miserable inside, right? Then we have the sister-in-law, and the sister-in-law, this is for people that are married or not married. Then she's insecure in her thing, so she's not happy in her marriage. She tries to ruin other people's marriage. So this is how it goes. Like, this is all energies. I'm explaining to you the energies, and then this is how it is. And then there's manipulation tactics. There's gaslighting. There's a whole bunch of things to stop you off your path, because you're the light, and they're not the light. So they get irritated by your light, and especially when what they get irritated about is what they need to heal on. So if I can tell you one thing, believe in yourself, believe in God, have faith, go after the things that most people haven't gone, because most people say they want to do something but they never do it. So if you are doing something, congratulations, another way, right? You're doing it, you're going against the norm, you're doing things that most people can't. And so if I can tell you one thing, be different, be you. Original is always worth more than a copy. But another thing I can tell you is follow those energies and make sure those energies align. Work on yourself, heal yourself, and watch the magic and blessing come your way. You have to understand that these paradigms are lead up to 9 bloodline generations. Everything is something behind it. And if you look at it, how everything was back then, and everything from fear was used to separate everything from culture to religion to race to gender to everything. They use fear, and the fear is stored in the body. And what I do is I help people remove the fear and love themselves and heal those painful memories and remove memories like this, gone instantly within seconds. So book your call. I love you guys.